Hey everyone, it's Jenny Garcia, and in this video I have 5 sequin mixes for my December daily. These are some of my sequins. I love these organizers. As you can see, I have 2 of those. I'll have the links to it below. They are affiliate links, but you don't get charged extra. I just get a little commission for sharing this awesomeness with you. And I have sequins from a bunch of places, and I actually have a few that are still in a bag because I still haven't organized them. So when I was over with this video, I filled the little squares that I have in there. These 2 sequins are from Target. That little organizer where I have my sequins is from Dollar Tree, and you can see it in my last haul. The little bottles I will have linked below too. I got them from Amazon. This glitter I got from Tuesday Morning, but I also have sequins from Pretty Little Studio, Spiegel Mom Scraps, Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree, AliExpress. I have some old things like these micro beads from Martha Stewart, and I have these glitter shapes that I love, and as you can see, I am gonna finish 2 of those little bottles and be almost done with one of them. And my first 2 sequin mixes are inspired by the Snow and Cocoa collection, which is one of the collections that I'm going to use this year for my December daily. And I'm going to pull a few colors that has a little bit of gold. White is very important, even though it's already in the collection. It's a great way to mix colors without making crazy overwhelming colors. Also some blue, mint, a little bit of green and pink. And I have 2 different golds, and they are almost the same, but I'm a perfectionist, so I had to make sure that I picked the right one. And this little bowl I got in a thrift store. That's the best place to get them, and I love it. One little advice that I will give you is don't put the big sequins first like I did there, because I don't know, somehow it makes it difficult to mix and really look at what you have going on. And this chunky glitter, oh my god, it was a little bit of a mistake. It was so messy, and since it was new, it had some stuck to the top. Ugh, it was a mess, but it looked cute. And I love those little white stars. I'm gonna use them in all the sequin mixes, so spoiler alert, I just love them. They go awesome with everything. And the key to a good sequin mix is to have different shapes, colors, textures. So that's what I have: snowflakes and stars and circles. I have flat sequins that have little folds on them, chunky glitter. I also added some seed beads, which is an idea that I got from Serena B. She always does that, and they look amazing. I just had white and green, so I only work with that. And I love these snowflakes. They are from Target from last year, and I am so sad that I didn't get another pack because I finished the whole thing, I think, in this video. I really love them. And you also want to use a few. White and clear are 2 perfect fillers. You have more sequins, but it doesn't look as busy and like a hot mess, so white helps a lot. And that bead scooper that I'm using, I got it from Amazon. It's gonna be linked below. It's the Beadalon bead scooper, and I got the idea to use it also from Serena B. So if you want to see her videos on making sequins, Pop Fizz Paper also has a really cool one. I know it's a Valentine's Day mix, but it's a really good video. And those seed beads I got from Dollar Tree. And it's okay if you add for for example, the little white stars, and then I came back and added even more. It's okay. It's like a recipe. It's like cooking a recipe that you don't know. You just keep adding until it feels right. I'm also making a bunch because I've made the sequin mix for me and my friends Patty and Tina. So I know they're using snow and cocoa. At least I know Patty is, but um, I hope it helps them too with their December daily. And those that are in the bag, I just got in the mail a few days ago. That is why I haven't organized them. After the video, I did organize them in the little boxes that I have right there and some of the vials that I have on the right. And I had two different stars, but they both look great. And I added a tiny bit of, I think those are the microbeads. Yeah, no, those are not. Oh yeah, because I have like a darker pink microbeads that goes well with the snow and cocoa collection. So that's sequin mix number 1 for snow and cocoa. And for the second mix, I'm gonna use a few sequin mixes that I had laying around. I didn't want these to feel abandoned, and they kind of went with the collection, so I just threw them in there. These two of them have black and white sequins, and this collection has a few black and white elements, including a few pattern papers, which I printed. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I printed I couldn't find the 6x6 snow and cocoa paper pad, so I bought the digital collection and I printed them myself with my Canon Pixma, and I also switched a few colors, which is so fun to do when you have a digital collection. So yeah, black and white, of course, the little snowflakes. It also has a little bit of yellow, and I was planning to add some wood grain sequence, but it would have been way too much with the snowflakes and the yellow and the black and white, and even for me it's like a little bit too much. And these sequin mixes are more like guidelines. If I want something really simple, I can take one little scoop out of these sequin mixes and then mix them with white or clear or something more simple. It's just, I can't do foundation pages to save my life. They're beautiful. I love to watch videos of people making them, but I really can't do them. I have no idea why. And well, actually I know why. My pages and my layouts come from both photos and the story, so without those, or at least one of those, I cannot work. So if I at least can have my kit ready and a sequin mix like this and my die cuts already cut, which is what I'm working on tonight, then that's one more thing that I can do to make sure that I'm ready to work on the pages. On the right you can see the blue sequins that I took out that didn't go with the collection, and you can also do this with your sequin mixes. If you are gonna do a little pocket in the black and white doesn't work, then you just try to scoop around that and pick what you need from the sequin mix. And even I love those black stars. It was the only sequin mix that I could work that into. And this one is gonna be a winter wonderland kind of sequin mix. And oh my god, I've said sequin mix so many times, but yeah, I'm just gonna use white, clear, iridescent stars. I don't want it, those iridescent stars. I mean, because I don't want to add silver. When you have so much white, the silver can be so strong, and I considered doing that, but then I figured that I could do what I just told you, that later if I needed silver I could add the silver. And I have all sorts of sizes and a little of this snow in there. Make sure you tune in on Sunday, November 24th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm gonna be live on YouTube flipping through my December dailies, and I wanted to do that first of all to chat with you, a second to look through my album and see what things I would like to repeat this year. I've been doing it, this would be my 7th year doing December daily, and I love the inspiration, but I also want to revisit my own inspiration of things that I've done in the past. And I love these pretty little studio sequins. They were so pretty, and I used one of those whole packs, and I know that they don't have that pack anymore, but you know what, it's important to use your stuff and not hoard it, because been a struggle of mine to not hoard things, because I know a perfect layout in the future that may not even happen. They would be great for that. I just think that, you know, sometimes you save it and you end up not using it, and then it stays there for months and years. So just use it. And now that I'm almost done, I follow my own advice and threw the big snowflakes at the end. And some of my clear flat sequins are a little staticky, so it attracted the little iridescent stars and actually looks pretty cool. And I kept tapping on the camera because I wanted to focus, but since the colors are all similar, the camera was like, I'm doing my best, okay? And now this is my favorite sequin mix out of all of them. It's a candy cane inspired mix, and the first thing I threw in there were the glitter shapes from Wow. And those were the last candy canes I had, but again, in the spirit of using my things, I used them all. And this one was a little bit difficult since it's just red, white, and clear. It could be a little bit of not getting overwhelmed by the white or by the red, and you don't want it to be monotonous, so you trying to mix different tones of red in different sizes like I said before, and of course the clear. And I'm gonna use these polymer clay peppermint candies, and they made this sequin mix. It looks so cute after I used those. And I added a few snowflakes. I'm sorry if you can hear like a siren going on. I think there's an exercise work going on where I live, and it's been making that sound all day. And I kept adding those little peppermints, and I have this sequin mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and it has Santa's house, a wreath, and some stars. So I picked out the Santas that are red and the houses that are white, and I threw them in the mix too. And that also looks pretty cool. And I love this mix, but it had orange, and I really wasn't in the mood to add orange to this. I really wanted everything to be super red, so I had to kind of pick out through it. And in the next one, I'm gonna consider doing the same with green, but I don't have the patience. It was the last one and I was tired. And I kept looking for things to add, and it can be difficult when your color palette is so limited. But it turned out so cute. And I love the candy canes. I miss them. I miss them already, but I haven't used them. And oh my god, look how those candies pop. That is so cute. And this one is gonna be a traditional mix. I used all the little trees that I had from those glitter shapes. Then I added some more that I got at Target, and here's where I was like, I am not picking out the oranges. And of course, more little snowflakes and seed beads. And those snowflakes are also a great addition, the ones from Target. So if you haven't been to Target, I am enabling you to go. And again, the stars, because of course that's all I did in this video. Some micro beads, and I did have a bunch of green sequins that I added to it, and I had so many colors too. I had matte colors, shiny, big, small, sort of a transparent green. So I think that's one of the reasons why this turned out so fun. I also use these stars. They're green and clear, but those matte green stars were a perfect touch. And you want to use some white, because otherwise it's gonna be too overwhelming with too much red and too much green. And here I am picking through my Spiegel Mom Scraps sequin mix to get the shapes that I wanted. Oh, and I also have candies in red, green, and white, and they also look so cute in this mix. And I wanted to add a little bit of gold, and I decided that these stars were better. Again, they're almost the same, but I am very picky and perfectionist, and it's exhausting. And if you want to see if something will match, just drop a few sequins on it. Don't drop the whole thing, because if you drop 5, it's easy to fish the ones that don't belong, that if you pour the whole thing inside. And I also added some of the red and white peppermint candies. And this is so festive, and my friends are using Merry Days, so I'm hoping that this would go with that collection, and I'm hoping that this would go with my Feed Your Craft holiday kit by In a Creative Bubble. And if not, it's classic, so it wouldn't hurt to keep around. And these little containers are from Dollar Tree. You can see them in my last haul. I also use these and a few smaller ones for my friends so I could share with them. And that one doesn't look way too holiday-ish, but if you add a few snowflakes, that could change. That one's too cute. Well, I hope I see you on Sunday for the live stream. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day. Let me know which sequin mix was your favorite, and do you plan to do sequin mixes or at least December daily this year? Let me know in the comments. Have an awesome day. Bye.